Welcome back to Max Car Models. Still building the Tamiya Morris Mini Cooper 1275S Rally Monte Carlo. The engine block is now mounted on the little subframe here. As you can see, that's starting to come out really quite nicely. Kept it to spec, kept it to the instructions. Like I said, this is going to be an out-of-box build. Changed the exhaust. That's the extreme metal stainless steel. I think that looks quite good actually. I think it looks really impressed with that. And here's the exhaust actually. As you can see, that is a really nice finish. It smells, this stuff really smells. It's a bit like Alclad, but it's actually hasn't got some of the traditional problems with Alclad, which is chipping, etc. You can actually handle this stuff. Give it a couple of days and it's handleable. The brake and clutch master cylinders are done. The servo's ready to go, so that's all been painted up. And the right hand or left hand inner wing is painted, ready to go. The fan belts are done. This kit calls for the use of X1 matte black, and I've picked up the new colour from Tamiya. Well, it's not new, it's been around for ages, which is their what is it called? XF, here we go, XF85, which is the tyre black, which I actually really like. Now other bits that are going on at the moment is the tub. That's coming out quite nicely. That's all been painted red. I've got a lot of masking to do on this. There's going to be a lot of silly putty masking to be done on that. Again, kept it to the kit. Got to make a decision about these outer seals here, whether I'm going to paint those red or black. Probably going to go black on those. The door interior panels, they're ready for their detail coats to go on, and so are the back pockets, the rear passenger pockets. These are quite, I remember in my Mark 1 Mini Cooper how big they were. The air filters pretty much painted, ready to go, and getting ready to start preparing the body. And a couple of things I've noticed on this body is down this wing here there's a seam line, down here there's a seam line, and it extends down to here and here. In its own right, that's not a major issue, but when I look back at the model, I'm checking now to make sure that the seam line here isn't running, and it looks like it finishes at the scuttle panel here, so there's not going to be a lot of work to be done on this body as such. So what I will do actually, in order to make that stand out, I should probably just give it a quick blast with some very light matte grey, and then work off those seam lines with some sandpaper and progressive bits of micro mesh. So that's really where I am at the moment with the Mini this week. Just getting the first couple of sub assemblies sorted out. So where am I actually in the instructions? Instructions wise, I've done steps 1, 2 and 3, and I'm slowly moving forward. So I shall start painting the body tub next, getting the front suspension rubber cones sorted out. This model actually hasn't got rubber cones. There's quite an interesting fact about this model, and I've had one of these Mini Coopers, so I know what the real one's like. This car is actually, if you look very carefully down here, these here and here, that's the hydroelastic suspension refill points. Lovely suspension to drive around in, but horrible to maintain. And you can actually see these pipes here, there's brake lines, fuel lines, and the hydroelastic lines. Because this is black, I'm not actually going to be too worried about those lines and trying to pick them out in detail. So it looks like this is the hydroelastic Mini, which is cool because I love that suspension system. It was great, it was very smooth. But for the model sense, what's going on is not really that important. So this week, again I'm away, working away again, so I'll probably take the body with me, and I will get rid of these seam lines in the hotel room or wherever I am working, and progress on with this, get this ready, get this primed. There's a lot of paint work to be done inside here as well, a lot of detail work, some white that needs to go back up in here, body colour on the rest of the A and B panels, prep these panels, these door pocket panels as they were, side panels, got to get them ready for the grey, or the sky grey I believe it is, it's XF19, so getting that all sorted. I should probably actually prime this whole body, so I've got these are a bit hard to get hold of now. This is the original Tamiya, not the new stuff, which is almost like an enamel lacquer. This is brilliant stuff, so I've got quite a lot of this in there, and I shall probably just spray the entire body XF19, which will make my life a bit easier later on, because then I can just mask these areas out and then print my red points in. So really progressing on, getting on quite well. Really enjoying building this model again. It's been 20 odd years since I built it last time, so come back next week and hopefully I shall have moved on quite significantly a bit more further. Cheers, bye bye, take care.